Camp Online, thank you so much for joining us. We're so excited that you're here with us today. We are in Super Fan, where we're cheering each other on. Well, you on Base Camp Online, guess what's happening? We're changing the way we do Base Camp Online so that we can focus in on here at Base Camp Live. You boys and girls have been out there watching us this whole time, and we're excited. One of the things that we're excited about is you returning back to Bible Center Church. So Base Camp Online, to get a full experience, you need to come back here to Base Camp Live, where we're going to be doing some amazing events, learning about how we can live and love like Jesus, as we love God, love others, and love the life we've been gifted by God. So sit back, relax, jump up, jump down, get all crazy, because we're going to start singing some songs, and we're going to have you join us.
Yeah, that sounds good right there. Let's do this, come on. Now here we go. Find somebody, give a high five. Find somebody, give a high five. Find somebody, give a high five. Now here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on. Hands up. Clap once. Hands up. Clap twice. Hands up. Clap 3 times. All my friends are here, and I'm feeling free. It's about that time to move our hands and feet. There's a dance we do with our whole body. So come on, do the step, slide, clap with me. Come on. Step, slide, clap. 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 That's how you do the step, slide, clap. You see, find somebody, give a high five. Find somebody, give a high five. Find somebody, give a high five. Now here we go again. There's no other place that I'd rather be, and I just can't wait to do this dance again. There's a dance we do with our whole body, 'cause everybody's jumping in. Step, slide, clap. Step, slide, clap. Let's go. Step, slide, clap. All right. Step, slide, clap. Step, slide, clap. Step, slide, clap. That's how you do the step, slide, clap, you see. Oh. Clap once, clap twice, clap 3 times. Let's do that again. Clap those hands, clap once, clap twice, clap 3 times. Yeah. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch it up just a little bit. Here we go, follow me. Step, slide, step, slide, step, slide, clap. Step, slide, step, slide, step, slide, clap. Step, slide, step, slide, step, slide, clap. Come and do the step, slide, clap again. Let's go. Step, slide, clap. Step, slide, clap. Come on. Step, slide, clap. Woo. Step, slide, clap. Step, slide, clap. Yeah. Step, slide, clap. Let's go. All right, let's finish it up like this. Y'all ready? Here we go. Find somebody, give a high five. Find somebody, give a high five. Come on, find somebody, give a high five. Yeah.
Hey there! I'm MC Haggis, and my beatboxing partner Seamus McFamous will be right back. As you can see, I had a wee bit of a mishap and broke my leg. No worries though, happens about once a year when we have writer's block. Plus, I'm getting along just fine. Seamus has been taking care of me. Whoa, there, Seamus. Hey, look at that young guy go. He's been running around like that ever since I broke my leg to help me with things. You see, this month we're learning about kindness. Showing others are valuable by how you treat them. And Seamus has been doing all sorts of things for me. Whoa, here he is again. Hey, what you got there? Hey. Oh, flowers. Well, thank you, Seamus. You know, I'm not really a flowers kind of guy because, you know, Seamus, can you take those away? Can you? I've got allergies, Seamus. Hi. No. That's okay. That's okay. No, it's all right. Seamus, you didn't know. I appreciate it. As you can see, he's trying, but I wish he'd just sort of. Oh. Aye. Bread. Aye? Homemade bread. Aye. That your grandma made? Aye. Just for me? Aye. Well, I can't eat it because I can only eat gluten-free bread. Sorry. Man, I am thirsty, though. Hey! Whoa! Oh! Hey! Seamus, thank you. Well, hey, you know what? While I take a drink of this, why don't you go ahead and show everybody your beatboxing skills? Hey! All right. Okay, Seamus. You know, I really appreciate the kindness you're trying to show to me. But I think I'd really like it if you, just hung out with me. Because sometimes kindness can just be about being there. Huh? Hey, let's rap about it. Kick it. You can choose to truly bless someone else with great success. Just put them first, and you express how valuable they are by how you treated them. And that's kindness. Word. You know what, Seamus? Without your help and your kindness, I wouldn't have a leg to stand on. Oh! Hey? I'm good. I'm all right. Hey? Okay, a little help would be nice.
Hey.
Give me some help.
All right.
No, I don't need water anymore. No, I'd like to be vertical.
And now it's time for this month's widget with MC Haggis and Seamus McFamous.
He needs to know he's valuable too, so let him do his job. Every time. Oh, hey there! I'm MC Haggis, and this here is Seamus McFamous. This is the month of kindness. When you're a kindness super fan, you make a habit of encouraging others and cheering them on. Show him, Seamus. Whoosh! Families get these themed mini foam fingers. It's a fun visual reminder to show others they're valuable by the way you treat them. Oh, for me? Oh, yay! Kindness! Ah, so get yours today. You're number one. You're number one. You're number one. You're number one. Do-dee-do-do. You're number one.
You'd like one of those gifts from the Haggis brothers? All you need to do is either email the church, text message me through my phone number, or call the church and ask to pick up one of the special #1 cheer on gifts. You see, as super fans, we cheer each other on to be followers of Jesus Christ. Maybe last week you watched the big game with your mom and dad and you saw the team win. You heard the crowds cheering that team to victory. You see, God asks us to cheer one another on through kindness. This week in our Bible lesson, you're going to hear Haley and a Bible storyteller tell you all about how you and I can show kindness.
Hey everybody, it's me, Superfan Haley, and I'm so excited because it's game day! Woo! Hey, please do pardon my exuberance. I tend to get a teensy weensy bit excited whenever I talk about game day! Woo! Game day! Go! You see, being a fan is important to me because it's the perfect way to show your favorite team kindness. Kindness is showing others they are valuable by how you treat them. Being a super fan is how I show my team what they mean to me. They bring me so much excitement and joy every time they win. I feel like I'm gonna burst. And even when they don't win, they're still so much fun to watch. That's why I cheer so loud. It's why I put on face paint and make a fool out of myself. But kindness is bigger than just being a fan of a sports team. We should be kind to everyone. We should be fans of the people we see every day. Woo! Go everyday people! Way to be normal! Woo! But everyday people don't always fill me with excitement and joy. They're not always fun to watch. So Why should I be a fan of everyday people? Is there even a point to kindness? Of course there is! And you'll find out what it is in today's story. Too much. Whoa. All right. See you soon.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 32.
Sally Jessup and May Lynn lived in the same town and went to the same school. And both girls had YouTube shows about slime that racked up views from across the world.
Get slimed with May!
Sally's Slime Creations.
The two girls were polite to each other in the hall at school,
Hey there!
Hi.
but they weren't exactly friends either.
I'm doing glow-in-the-dark slime next week, so you should do something different.
Look, I give my viewers what they want.
Which is basically the same thing over and over. Rainbow sand slime, rainbow unicorn slime, rainbow crunchy slime.
You're just jealous how many views my rainbow glitter slime got.
Whatever.
Plus, you use borax in your slime. It's not safe.
Is too.
Liquid starch is way better.
The two girls glared at each other and marched off. A few days later, May watched Sally's newest episode.
Sally's Slime Creations.
She really should get better theme music.
Here's a super important PSA before we get started. You've probably seen some slime recipes that use borax, but borax isn't safe or healthy.
Hey, that is not true!
I know there's another YouTube show telling you to use borax for the best slime, but in my opinion, you should just unsubscribe to that channel.
What?
And now it's time for some rainbow fluffy slime.
You have got to be kidding! Sally just told thousands of people to stop watching my show! Well, I am unsubbing her right now.
May couldn't stop thinking about what Sally had done.
I cannot believe her!
In the cafeteria at school the next day, Sally walked over to where May was sitting with some other friends at the lunch table.
Can I sit here?
No way! She can't sit here!
When Sally spilled her backpack at the lockers,
Oh no.
May pretended not to notice and marched right on past. That evening, when May recorded her next episode, she had an announcement of her own.
Today on Get Slimed with May, I've got an amazing guest to tell us all about the science of slime. But first, I need to warn you about another slime channel. Someone's telling you not to use borax. Well, you should hit unsubscribe fast because she's a liar. Borax is completely safe and makes the best slime. Now it's time to welcome our guest, Wendy Newton. She's a chemistry expert.
May switched to a split screen with her guest, a middle-aged woman with wild curly hair and sleepy eyes.
Hi, Wendy. Welcome to the show.
I'm honored to be here.
I gotta ask, you think borax is the best thing to use for slime, right?
Borax is great if it's used correctly. I think God has given each of us the smarts to look up safety guidelines and be wise about it.
Oh, yeah, of course. So let's get down to it. You're a chemist. How cool is that?
You could say we're all chemists. I mean, just baking brownies is chemistry.
That's right. What kind of chemistry are you whipping up for your dinner?
Oh, well, it's actually, 3 a.m. here.
Wait, what?
I'm in Dubai right now.
But that's like halfway around the world, so it's night. I am so sorry. I woke you up.
It's all right.
You said that in your email. I forgot.
It's okay, really.
You're being so nice about it.
Hey, kind is cool. There's this verse in the Bible from the book of Ephesians. It's kind of my motto. Be kind and tender to one another. Forgive one another, just as God forgave you because of what Christ has done.
May frowned. She had to admit she wasn't always great at being kind when someone made her angry.
Look, I've messed up so many times, and God has wiped the slate clean every single time. That makes it a lot easier to forgive when other people make mistakes.
Like calling in the middle of the night?
Hey, aren't we a little off topic from slime?
I think I'm gonna have to restart this recording. I said some stuff about someone else I need to delete. And how about I call you back in the morning? I mean, my morning, your afternoon.
That sounds fantastic.
May leaned back in her chair and released a long breath.
I haven't been very kind. At all. Even a little.
Grabbing her phone, May started a DM to Sally.
Hey, I'm sorry about the lunch table thing. I think Rainbow Slime is pretty cool. Maybe we should do a show together sometime.
May wasn't sure how Sally would respond, but she did feel better knowing that she'd taken the steps toward being kind, instead of focusing on payback.
So, what's the point of kindness? Why should we be fans of other people? The answer is here. Ephesians 4:32. The Apostle Paul wrote, "Be kind and tender to one another. Forgive one another, just as God forgave you because of what Christ has done." God sent Jesus to die for our sins, not because we deserved it, but because that's how much God loves us. Talk about kindness! And we can show God how much we love Him by being kind to others. That means forgiving people even when they let you down. I forgive you for spilling grape juice all over my favorite shirt. I still love you. It means helping someone even when you're not told to. Whoa, 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 don't move that refrigerator all by yourself. Let me help you out. Or I'll try to. Woo! And sometimes kindness means just being a fan. Thank you for packing my lunch for school. You make the best lunches. The one thing to remember today is this. Be kind to others because God is kind to you. Be fans of other people. Then every day can feel like woo! Good day!
Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed today. Maybe you learned how you could be a super fan, cheering each other on a little bit better. Right at the beginning of our opening of Basecamp Online, we talked about how you and I can be super fans for God and each other. As I think about super fans, they always do things to show everyone what team they're on. As I think about all the different lessons we learned, all the bottom line and the one word, I'm reminded that God's called me and you to be His super fans. We don't wear some fancy outfit. We don't paint our face in different colors. We do act in a way that shows others we follow Jesus. It's hard to be kind to the ones that aren't kind to us. God talks about that in His Bible verse. God says for us to be kind to one another. It's easy to be kind or friendly or nice to those who are nice to us. God's called us to a higher level, to take a higher road, to live very differently, radically different than the rest of the world. You see, God chose to love me even though I was His enemy. In Romans chapter 5, verse number 8, He said that God demonstrated His love towards us while we were sinners. Christ, He died for us. You know that verse is explaining that I at one day was an enemy of God. And even though I was an enemy with God, God chose to send His Son, Jesus Christ, to die for me. You know, that helps me to think, if I'm a super fan of God's, showing everyone that I'm a follower of His through the way that I act, it's not right just to treat people who are nice to me kindly, which is what God's called me to do, but He's called me to go to another level. He's called me, as His follower, to treat everyone kindly, because God first was kind to me. boys and girls, thanks again for joining us on Basecamp Online. Next week, we'll learn a little bit more how to be a super fan, cheering each other on with kindness, even when the other person doesn't deserve it. Catch you later.